just get out. Get it out of here!
Yeah. Well, I have something here, Harry. It's showtime! I love this stuff.
No, that's a trick. That's some kind of special effects.
It's on record. I'm going to save this stuff.
Welcome, everyone, to the Good Improv Show. It's happening right here, right now, live, and you're watching it.
Yeah. Lucky you.
And boy, isn't it less distracting doing the show when you can hear yourself in your ears. I sure think it is.
And also, maybe you're listening to this on gradio.ca, which is the best local station in Edmonton.
Number one.
Go. We're going to be doing some sketches, some skits, some stuff that we're just making up with mere words. Mere words that we use every single day. How are you guys feeling? You guys feeling good?
Yeah, really good.
I had a whole tin of wasabi soy flavored almonds earlier, so
Wow.
I'm ready to go.
A whole tin.
Yeah, a whole tin.
Wow.
So
I had a
I'm-
whole tin of Altoids earlier. So.
That's I don't know which is better or which is worse.
Well, I had a whole tin of tin.
Oh.
And I'm feeling rin-tin-tin fine.
Yay!
Okay.
All right. What are our words today?
Get these words out here. We got cartoons, poker, and mustard.
Makes sense.
Brought to us by you.
David, Ashley, and John.
Here you go.
Thank you.
There
Thank
you
you
go.
for sending those in.
Thanks for sending those in. If you want to send in a word, all you got to do is go to @GoodImprov, any social media, and drop a word.
And we really appreciate whenever you do. So with that said, let's give you some comedy.
Yay! Comedy.
All right, let's start.
All right.
That's what you asked for, that's what you received.
It really sounds like those drums are right in this room
Right,
now.
okay, good. That's what I want to have come down every time our character takes a footfall is some really hard, heavy, pounding drums.
That just seems like it might blow out our ears. You know,
Okay.
the drums are just so excruciatingly loud, and they happen right there next to the ear. The ear has a drum in it, but for some reason, like and like just is too much. You know? The eardrum and the drum.
So you don't put the two drums together. It's like touching two microphones together. Don't do it.
Okay, well, I have some other ideas for some other characters.
All right.
Okay, you know how sometimes they use a little flute to signify a bird?
Okay, yeah.
What if we had a whole like five-piece brass ensemble that came in and did that something?
Okay, so like a whole, like whenever there's a cute little bird, just a whole brass piece playing.
Right.
What would you do for someone tiptoeing away?
So probably cymbal crashes.
To really represent the subtlety of the cartoon character.
Yes,
Just-
exactly.
Okay,
Like
all right.
just one set of cymbals? Not just like 100 cymbals?
Maybe like a marching band, but every member of the band is playing the cymbals.
Ah.
Worth of people for every tiptoe.
Yes.
That level. All right, okay. Aren't you
Yes.
worried that the audiences watching our cartoons are going to be deaf by the end?
Overwhelmed by sound?
I'm a little worried about that, but I think we should just push through that fear.
Well, our focus group shows that deaf kids watch more cartoons.
What focus group were you putting out there?
The deaf kid that watched the
You
cartoon.
just one deaf kid. You asked, you watch cartoons, and he said yes.
Yes.
And that's the focus group. That's
Yes,
not a
that's
not a
the-
sample of the population.
It's a sample.
Look, guys, we've not had any complaints about our cartoon musical sound effects thus far.
I just think we can push it further than we've been pushing it, okay? Like, for instance, you know how when a character falls off a cliff and we have the
Okay, yeah.
sort of thing, right? What if, instead, it was maybe a full orchestra, but the entire orchestra has been replaced with just trumpets, and that's what plays all the way down.
Just a cacophony of trumpet sound.
Yes!
Why broken up like that? Why not just all one note going down like it
It's
is?
more jarring if it's broken up like
All right,
that.
okay.
It is more jarring.
Because you get a chance to get used to it, it's just... Your brain kind of is like, okay, I can handle this sound. But it's like, brum, 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 brum. There's a break, and your brain's like,
So
what is going on?
when the coyote's falling down the cliff, you want the bromp, womp, womp, womp,
Yes.
all the way down.
I'd have it more grating, but yes.
Okay, all right, okay. What about a scenario where like a character's going up the stairs, it's like the do 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 do, and then having to come back down, do 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 do.
Sure.
Do, 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 do. What about that? What about that kind of common cartoon scenario?
Maybe like cacophony of trumpet noises,
What's
perhaps?
why does everything have to just go right to cacophony? Can we just start at a minor
Fine.
annoyance?
Okay,
or-
I hear what you're saying. Fine. So you know how sometimes when they open a door and it goes,
Yeah.
okay. I like that sound. That sounds good. Grating. What if we jack the volume up on it by like 500%?
That just seems like it would infuriate the audience. Everybody having to hear that sound at that incredible volume.
I'm trying to work with you here. I mean,
You know the goal is to make people laugh and entertain them, right? For these cartoons.
Not to shock them and cripple them with sound.
And can we talk about these images that you've come up with as well?
I suppose.
All right, so here in this cartoon, we have the duck getting shot, and his beak spins around
Yes.
with the...
That sound effect is still pending.
Okay,
I'm
all right,
I'm
okay.
thinking maybe a cacophony of trumpet sounds might fit better.
Okay, all right, okay. But here you've redrawn it so that the bullet just goes right through his head. His beak is blown out the back.
Yes.
There's a lot of blood.
Yes.
You see what I can only assume are brains.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, can't we just keep it light? I mean,
Well-
don't we want to teach kids that gunfire to the face has no effect whatsoever?
It's a cost-saving measure too. You know how we have to draw all those cells for the different animation frames?
Yeah.
The beak spinning around, that's got to be what, like 4 or 5 drawings?
You've drawn several flecks of brain coming out of this scatter
I
shot.
don't want to compromise on that particular part, but I'm saying we hold pretty heavily on just a close-up of the aftermath, right?
Well,
Like 10 seconds flat, it's got to be sitting there on that one frame.
I think you've got these intense ideas. They're really intense.
Right.
And they could really change the way cartoons are done.
I think so.
I've always thought that a cartoon couldn't just be drawn with one pencil. You know, it could be drawn with a man holding like a whole 100 pencils, maybe.
Wow.
At the same time on one piece of paper?
Yeah.
Well, that would just be a cacophony of lines. You wouldn't be able to tell what you were looking at.
I like it.
An image as intense as this kind of music needs.
Wow. So it's just like pulsating blackness is what I'm envisioning here.
Basically,
I
yeah.
like it.
Mixed with your...
With the cacophony of sound. Yes,
Okay, all right.
exactly.
All right, we'll try it for a couple of cartoons and see how it goes.
We cut to a movie theater. It's just the pre-thing. Warner Brothers' next picture's coming up here. Weep, 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 weep.
Oh, God.
Weep, weep.
Oh, God, that was the worst Bugs Bunny cartoon I've ever seen.
Was that Bugs Bunny? Jeez, I thought that was
I couldn't-
Tasmanian Devil.
I couldn't
couldn't
tell.
It was just a mishmash of color.
Oh, God, and when that bop, 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 bop started, I usually get excited, but it was so loud and so many trumpets.
Seems like a lot of trumpets this time.
I wish I could hear you guys right now. Wish I could hear what you're saying, what you're talking about. My ears are bleeding.
Yeah, I can't even watch the main feature now.
Well, I hear that deaf people enjoy cartoons more anyway.
Oh, well, that's good.
Gentlemen, I am proud to say that people crashing into walls because they think they're driving into tunnels is up a whopping 318%.
Nice.
Yes,
Nice.
yes. Thank you. You know what? When we
Nice.
started this project, people said we were crazy. But I think the results speak for themselves.
I think so too.
Me too. I don't know what to say. I'm just so proud.
Yeah.
Of what
yeah,
we've accomplished here.
Yeah. People, people want to take shortcuts to where they're going. We paint those shortcuts on the walls.
We're building an incredible email list. Everyone who's crashed into a wall because of us has asked for our personal email and phone number and all that information. They want Ed to know everything about us.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it is incredible.
Now, when do we get to the part where we actually make these work so that they can actually move through to the thing they want to go to?
Probably once we discover the technology that
Right.
would make that possible.
Yeah, we have the first part, the painted
Yeah.
picture of the tunnel.
And
We're
we
getting
know
the infrastructure in place for
Yeah,
the technology
yeah.
catches up with this vision.
Yeah, so everyone will know where to make these tunnel wall
Yes, now our research shows that people do want to drive through tunnels.
Yeah. I mean, clearly they've been turning into them. Quite quickly. I mean, it helps that we paint, where they want to go. Like they can see the grocery store through there. It's just this tunnel, and they take a sharp turn.
Very easy to get to.
Yeah.
Won't be long now before we're in front of a group of big investors, and we can raise the capital to finally discover that life-changing technology.
Yeah.
Won't that be the day when we can finally just, I need to get through here. You just paint your door and go on through.
Off you go.
Like we got step 1 down, painting the door.
Yes.
And I just want to report some of the findings from the lab. 284 doors painted successfully.
Excellent.
284 people attempting to walk through.
And?
So far, 0 have gone through the door. We have 281 hospitalizations.
No reason to get discouraged.
Yeah.
We know they want to walk through it.
Yeah, exactly. I think we're almost there. I think we're halfway there. I mean, that old expression, painting the thing on the wall is halfway.
Exactly. Half the battle.
Half the battle. That's what it is. That's what it is. Half the battle.
Yeah. Good times.
We're pioneers, gentlemen.
Yeah, good for
We
us.
are pioneers.
We are.
Gentlemen, I know we're fighting a war out there, and it's tough going. You men are brave in your little foxholes here, and, well, I have bad news. We're out of mustard gas.
What?
We have no more mustard gas to fire at the enemy, and so we have implemented a program where we will be growing our own mustard and making our own mustard gas here in the foxholes. I have packets of mustard seeds for you guys. I got some gardening implements, some trowels. A hoe, I think this is. We make our own fertilizer, so no need to send out for that. But start growing those plants. Get those.
Sir, wouldn't our efforts be better used fighting the enemy
Yes, that's
rather
what I was
than
thinking.
growing mustard?
Well, I mean, if you want to go out there without any mustard gas and fight the enemy, I mean, that's up to you. But I think in this man's army, mustard gas has become expected. What if you go out there and you're just firing guns at the enemy? And they're all disappointed. Here they have those gas masks on. They're expecting mustard gas to be thrown at them, and you don't have any mustard gas.
I guess that's true. We did set up a certain expectation
Right?
of previous wars.
You're bringing a rifle to a mustard gas fight, okay?
You're right.
So,
I wouldn't want to show up to a potluck without a dish.
right, there you go. So let's get to work, gentlemen. Let's start growing those seeds and growing
right.
those plants, and we still got to boil them and somehow find a way to collect that gas. We haven't worked that out yet. That
All right.
comes off of there after they're boiled.
We cut to a history classroom many years later. So that's basically why the war lasted as long as it did. Turns out that mustard seeds have quite a long period of growth. And so the war was extended and many millions more were killed because of the...
Okay, I was just going to ask, so nobody was fighting that whole time when the mustard plants were growing?
No, but there's still lots of deaths, though.
Okay.
Why hasn't the mustard industry been held responsible for? They obviously are the ones behind this.
Well, I mean, yes. I mean, technically, French's was heavily responsible for these seeds that initially were planted, but I mean, that's kind of all water under the bridge now.
Oh. All right. Well, I mean, shouldn't be. I mean, they put it right on the bottle. It's the proud sponsor of World War II.
Yes, I see that. I can see that.
Water under bridges, according to this textbook, accounted for a lot of mustard growth.
Yeah. They had to irrigate, I guess, right?
Yes, that's right.
Oh.
Again, accounting for some of the terrible infrastructural damage that was done to the farmers' fields in a lot of these places.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, so what you're telling me is the majority of people who died in World War II died of structural collapse due to foxholes caving in due to all the irrigation water coming through.
That's how the soldiers died, yes.
Oh my God, that sounds so much more horrible than just being shot.
The civilians had a...
Did they even make any gas?
Well, no, technically mustard gas isn't actually made out of mustard seeds.
What?
So it was kind of all just...
That nobody thought to tell anybody that?
I think everybody was kind of embarrassed by the end of it. The general was really confident about this plan going through.
Here at John J. Mustard School, we learn things like this. Learn these important lessons.
It is an important lesson, yes. That if you put your mind to it, you can have an effect, right? Like the French's Mustard Corporation. They said, hey, if we put our mustard seeds out there, they'll proliferate across the continent. If we feed them some cockamamie story about mustard gas coming from mustard, and then we'll be able to reap the profits years later and extend the war a significant amount of time. So they put their mind to it, and they were able to do that.
Wow,
right?
so French's is quite the company.
It was also really cool of them to make these textbooks for us.
Yeah,
Nice,
yeah, it was really
yes.
nice of them. We cut to the meetings for the atomic bomb. Gentlemen, there's been a change of plans. I know we've all been working really hard on this atomic bomb. Oppenheimer, you've been putting in some great work
I'm
in there.
ready to bomb now.
No, but
Do you know how long I've been waiting for this bomb to go off? I need this.
okay, well,
All right.
okay, well, one of our sponsors, the French's Mustard Corporation,
Bastards.
just has a few
Always
notes.
pulling our strings.
Instead of dropping an atomic bomb, they want you to drop a mustard bomb. Basically, it's similar. I mean, it's similar.
How is it similar?
It just kind of releases a vague mustardy odor. It really stings the eyes. Really uncomfortable. Really uncomfortable. Those Japanese guys are gonna be they're gonna be like, oh my eyes, that's so itchy. It burns slightly. You know, it'll really show them up. So yeah, so let's get to work on maybe.
How is that in any way comparable to the mass destruction that I need to see caused right now?
Look. I don't know what to tell you. All right, this comes right from the top. All right, these are the guys, putting the funding behind this. The French's Mustard Corporation was nice enough to fund our Manhattan project.
I know.
So I mean, the least we can do is just make a couple changes when they ask us to make a couple changes. And the change they want is not so much an atomic bomb as a bomb that will release a bunch of mustard.
All right, fine.
What type of mustard? I mean, it's up to you. I mean, you can
so
use
that's part's
hot
up to
dog,
me, hey?
Dijon.
I just find it's weird that everybody wanted to work on the Manhattan project. No one wanted to work on the New Jersey project
Okay.
or the
All right,
Brooklyn
Phil,
project.
Okay, come on, Phil.
You pitched your names. The Manhattan Project went out, okay?
Yeah,
It's time
yeah.
to get over it.
The Upper West Side project
Okay, we
was
get
great.
it.
Yeah. No. Manhattan won in the vote fair and square. Okay.
Manhattan.
Oh, by the way, I almost forgot this. It is now the Manhattan Project, brought to you by French's Mustard.
Do we have to drink Manhattans all the time?
It was insisted upon. Look, French's Mustard paid for half of this, and the island of Manhattan paid for the other half of it. Right?
It's overwhelming, It's a lot. It just
Feels like we're forgetting what brought us here,
Killing as many people as possible.
Yes, in the shortest amount of time as possible.
Look, I know we've lost the true meaning of this, But I mean, it happens, right? This is what happens when something that brings joy, as the mass death of many, many people would, and it gets over commercialized. It's just the way that it is.
This might be our only shot, There's this huge world war going on, all kinds of atrocities taking place everywhere. What's one little bomb dropping, wiping out one or two cities, honestly?
Okay,
come on.
look. Drop a mustard bomb on the first city.
Okay.
Then you can drop your atomic bomb on the second city.
Okay, now we're talking.
All right? So we'll bomb 2 cities, okay?
Okay, thank you. Maybe if the third one slips in, it happens to slip in.
Okay, you guys.
Then we can have a look at the Boise project.
Okay.
Okay, Phil. Honey, please come in.
Yes.
I've been your loving wife for probably 25 years now, if my memory serves me correctly. I can't help but notice that lately there's been some changes.
Changes.
I think maybe that you might be having an affair, and I'm quite certain about it.
What do you think? Why do you think that?
Well, the other day, you and I were walking down the road, and I saw your eyes bug out of their skull, and then come back right into your head again when you were looking at Francine.
that can be something that allergies can cause.
Oh, sure, maybe allergies. That's what I thought at first, too. But then I saw your heart, ba-boom, 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 coming out of your chest. And that wouldn't just happen from allergies.
That's because of my strong cardio. I have a resting heart rate of, it's low. And
That's right.
when I need to use it, it jumps into action. So I was probably thinking about running, and my heart palpitated like that. Almost busted right out of my chest. And my eyes, probably because of the allergies. So
Okay, maybe.
there's some third.
Yes, there's some third thing. It's just that your whole head then turned into the head of a wolf. And you whistled using your fingers, which I've never seen you do before. And then you started stamping your leg on the ground and going, aroo, aroo. and then you turn back into yourself. All while looking in front scene, if I may add.
That's not cheating. That's not having an affair.
I'm just saying this is pretty indicative of your behavior as of late.
My behavior. I can't control my impulses.
Right, exactly.
That's just how I am. I see something I want, and I turn into that sort of silly-looking wolf.
Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad. I'm back from school.
Hello, honey.
Hey, I got to talk to you guys about something. My teacher said that you guys aren't allowed to come to parent-teacher interviews anymore.
Why not?
What?
Well, it's just my teacher feels uncomfortable around Dad.
Oh, really?
Look, when Mrs. White came into the room, all of a sudden this kind of like ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom drum started, and then Dad's jaw hit the desk,
Oh, really?
breaking it, and then his tongue lolled out like on the floor. The janitor had to mop it up.
Like a roll of toilet paper.
Yeah,
coming off
basically,
the roll.
yeah. And it just made Mrs. White feel very, very
And
uncomfortable.
what happened then? Was he able to like manually put his
It-
slide back?
well,
or did
no.
he have to re-roll it back in again?
I had to pull it, and like it was like a cord on a blind, and it kind of went back in.
Again.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
see.
Yeah.
I see.
yeah.
I see.
And then when her, he smelled her perfume, he kind of just physically levitated off of the chair and kind of like followed the scent toward her, and I had to like pull him back and put him back. It was really embarrassing, you guys.
Unbelievable.
Son, you're really selling your old man out here.
I'm sorry. Look, she was uncomfortable about it.
I didn't notice that she was uncomfortable at all. I barely noticed her.
And I mean, Mom's also not allowed back.
Why am I not allowed back?
Well, the science teacher, Mr. Botanic,
oh, Mr. Botanic.
yeah, when he walked into the room, you kind of just went, "Oh man!" and then chased him around the school for like a good 5 minutes. I mean, he literally had to run down the hallway with that line in the middle, and you didn't stop until he moved the line into a wall and you crashed into it.
Yes, that hurt quite a
That
bit,
damaged
actually.
the wall quite a lot, and they're really mad at you, both of you guys.
Well, speaking of damaging the wall, you can't go to school for the next month because you're grounded, bucko.
Why am I grounded?
Because you were late for school and you went, yikes, I'm late. And then you ran right through the wall. And
Maybe
now
I was shaped exactly like you.
yeah,
Well, look, I was late for school. What do you want me to do?
you're grounded. You're going to pay for that drywall, buddy.
Oh, man. I wish I was never drawn.
I am here to deliver a eulogy. And the problem is that the eulogy is difficult to deliver because there's no body here. Because our father ran off a cliff, and we all thought that he was going to be able to keep running until he realized he wasn't standing on the cliff anymore. And instead, he just plummeted
Immediately.
Look.
Faster than I even thought he would.
so fast.
Is it possible that he just looked down like right away? You know how you get a good distance and then you look down and then you fall? Maybe he just looked down right away.
That.
I don't know.
He didn't seem suicidal. He said he was going to show us a cool trick.
Well, I mean, we gotta say something at his funeral just because there's no body here because it's impaled in the ground. I mean, we gotta do something.
Justin, quit trying to cope, okay? It wasn't impaled in the ground like you can go and bang it in with like a rock or something. It was splattered against the ground. Splattered against that desert. Nothing left.
I'm a little bit concerned about some of the things that Dad told us before he died. For example, he said if we happen to be walking down the street and a piano drops on us,
Yeah.
that we will be crumpled into an accordion-like.
Yeah.
Shape,
I've been
and then-
wanting that to happen because I think that would be neat.
Yeah, and when the piano is lifted, we'll sort of spring back into this shape.
Yeah. Well, no. You bring back. You have to like plug your nose and put your thumb in and blow, and then you pop back. Like,
and that works for other things too. Like if you get run down by a steamroller, you
Yeah.
can use that same trick.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you'll be made into like a pancake until you pop up and sort of drift back to the ground.
No,
and then
yeah. I mean, Dad couldn't have possibly lied to us about all that stuff. I mean, that's got to be real, right? I mean,
Was a learned man.
yeah.
He had degrees.
Are you saying just because his one thing about gravity didn't turn out to be true, that all the other things he told us might not be true?
Maybe it was a problem with gravity. Maybe there was nothing wrong with him. Maybe gravity betrayed him.
I
Can
don't
it
know,
betray
guys.
you?
If
Remember
you
how
look down,
Grandpa died? Went up to that high diving board and tried to jump into that single drop of water.
yeah,
with the
yeah,
small
yeah,
glass.
yeah. I remember that. It was going to
And-
be an awesome trick.
Well, it would have been had he not been just like splattered against the earth.
Right.
Right? Is it possible? Is it possible? Our entire line is just got it all wrong.
No, no, nope. And I'm going to prove it to you now. I'm going to prove it to you now. I'm going to grab this shotgun. All right.
Okay, good. I need a reassurance
Yeah,
here.
yeah. So one of two things. Either one of you put your fingers in here and you'll watch it blow back into my face and my face will all be black.
Okay, that sounds
Or one of you can shoot me in the face and my face will all be black.
good. Either way.
Either way, right? Like, I mean, I think that's the way to prove it here. Right?
Hold on. Permanent. Why don't you give me the gun for a second? I'll see
Yeah.
if I can bend the barrels back.
Oh, all right. Okay, yeah.
Tie it in a knot.
Tie it in a knot, you know? Come on, it's just a metal shotgun.
Warming up.
That's just the warm up.
Okay, come on. Yeah, tie it in a knot, then try to shoot it. And then you'll just be all blacked in the face.
The warm up.
Well, while you're doing that, I'm going to paint a tunnel so that we can get to wherever we want.
Oh, that's great, because the grocery store is just on the other side of this wall. If you can paint it there, and then we'll just run toward that wall to the grocery store, because we got to get there before it closes, so we got to run really fast.
Yeah, because Dad didn't leave any food back home.
No.
I'm not going to be able to tie that, guys.
What? All right, this is ridiculous.
You gave up?
Just heavy steel.
Hasn't eaten his Wheaties this morning.
Well, we'll get some from the grocery store. Draw that thing so we can run at that as fast as possible.
yeah, we'll run right at it.
Eulogy now later delivered.
Guys, it's really hard to draw cartoons with hand grenades going off around us. Yeah, every time I go to draw a man, for example, the explosion goes off and I make a big jarring error on the page.
Hey, we signed up to be war correspondents, and that's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
By damn it.
Yeah, we're political cartoonists at home. So here we are in the war, political cartooning. That's what we do. It's our bread and butter. So, I mean,
right.
suck it up and just learn to draw. Learn to draw through the, through the grenades.
chaos.
Yeah.
Through the madness. Through all the gunfire.
And we'll show the people back home what's really going on here. Through our war cartoon, political cartoon, biting satire.
I got one.
All right?
It's two soldiers.
Yeah.
One's killing the enemy, and he says it's a living.
Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad.
right?
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
pretty good.
Yeah. I got one where it's like the enemy soldier and like the allied soldier and like the one enemy's fighting each other, right? And I got a really funny expression for like the enemy soldier, right? Because you know how we want to dehumanize them. So this is really, I think this is always going to be funny. I think over like 100 years from now, someone's going to look at this picture I drew of this Japanese man and go, that still funny, still relevant, still works. I don't think this will age at all.
I think that's probably timeless.
Right?
I've got one you guys might, I don't know. It's dogs playing poker is what I'm drawing here.
Hey.
Okay. Well, I can see maybe that's something. I mean, it's not. I don't see any dogs around here or anyone playing poker. But I mean, are you trying to say that the war is just? What are you trying to say?
It's up for interpretation.
Oh, smart.
Hey, that's
Don't
smart,
spell it
yeah.
out for them. They'll put their own thing on it.
See, that's my problem with my work. I'm always like giving them the punchline there on the thing. Like, and there's no interpretation needed. It's like right there. But when you leave it open to interpretation, it can be anything.
That's right. Like, you don't know what one of these dogs is thinking, right? You can't see his cards.
Yeah.
Hey, look.
Could be bluffing.
Could be bluffing, exactly.
Some people said it was just a clerical error sending us, cartoonists for the paper, to be war correspondents. But no. I feel that we're the best people to correspond in this war.
We cut back to a newspaper office back in the homeland. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I got hired here from the news department. I'm supposed to make a Garfield. A Garfield? You guys know what a Garfield
I
is?
have no idea. Yeah, I specialize in political commentary and I was a correspondent for the United Nations for years, but They got me drawing this Bumstead guy.
Bumstead.
Yeah. He wakes up in the middle of the night and has like snacks, like really big sandwiches. And
My guy has snacks too.
does your guy have a ridiculously hot wife, even though he's kind of a frumpy-looking, weird little guy?
I mean, he's got a cat and girlfriend. I don't know.
All right. Well, there you go.
I just write articles about how great mustard is.
Hey, that sounds all right.
Yep.
It's a backwards world.
All right. That's it. I'm going all in. One hand, winner take all. All the chips on the table. All the cards ready to play.
Okay. Right. I mean,
Got my hand ready.
I guess I'll see that. I'll go all in as well.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Are you that or
well, I mean, yeah. I already did it. I already moved my chips.
you don't have to still doesn't mean that you might still be deciding. You might decide to pull out
Yeah.
of the all in.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I kind of think I should. I mean, you're going all in.
Yeah, no, but that means I got such good cards.
I mean,
You're gonna just get raw.
it just
You're gonna
seems
see
like-
those cards. You're gonna be like, oh no, why did I go all in?
No, but it just seems like it'd be really unpolite if you went all in and I didn't go all in. I'd feel like kind of a jerk.
I forgive you. I forgive you.
I fold.
That's smart. He sees the guy going all in. He knows that's
Okay.
gotta be a good hand he's got right
But I mean,
there.
I feel really. I mean, I feel really dumb.
Don't feel
going
dumb.
all in.
Don't feel
I mean,
dumb.
I
Hey.
But you know what? I've already done it. They're already there, and
Time to.
no. You know what? No.
Unless you
My-
want to make a raise.
Yeah, I guess I could raise. That's right.
You went all in though. Doesn't that mean that was everything you had?
Yes, that is what that means.
Darn it. Yeah, I guess that is what it means.
You know, my therapist told me that I back down from things all the time, and I'm not decisive.
Maybe that's
Well,
just
now-
who you are. Maybe that's just who you are.
No. I'm deciding. You went all in, and I went. You know, that was really brave. That took a lot of courage to go all in. And I mean, the least I could do was go all in too. And it's kind of like supporting you in a way. You know, and if I lose, so be it. That's the way it is, right? That's the way that old cookie crumbles. You know, gambling's a harsh mistress, and if anything, it'll teach me a lesson to lose all this money. So
No, you know what, son? I wouldn't want to do something like that to you. You know, that's a lot of heavy weight on my shoulders.
No. Clearly, you've got a good hand, and you feel really confident about it.
I'm super confident about the hand.
Okay,
Let's
all right.
not be mistaken about that.
I mean, you're so confident that you're clearly like openly perspiring. I mean,
It's
that's
not-
got to be that confidence.
Just
to,
thinking about all the money I'm going to spend after.
yeah,
after I win
I
the
can
hand.
imagine. Yeah, but no.
sip
You know what?
this
I've said it, and I want to stick by it. I made a New Year's resolution to stick by the things that I
You know
said.
what? You know what? Maybe I'll go use the bathroom. Give you a chance to think about it.
Oh,
Give me a quick chance to think about
all
it.
right. Well, that's unusual. I mean,
Why didn't you use the bathroom here at the table?
yeah. I wonder why we're playing in the washroom here. Do you think I made the right decision going all in?
Yes, I did.
I mean, he's really seems really confident that he's going to win.
You seem confident that you're going to win.
Well, no, I'm not at all. That's the thing. I'm not confident I'm going to win at all. But I thought, you know, he went all in. I went in. I mean, just between you and me. I mean, all I got is, well, I got an ace here. That's one. That's 1 point. And I got another ace here. That's 2 points. And then I got, I got 2 more aces.
Right.
So, I mean, that's like 4 points. And then I just got this king here. So,
Yeah.
I mean, what is that? I'm not even sure how to play this game.
Ooh, okay. Back from the. Are you still here?
Yeah.
Still here.
No, we've been talking about it, and I really still feel that this is the best. I mean, even though, you know, I'm probably going to lose, I really feel this is the best decision.
You know what I love about gambling is the drinks are free. And I don't know about you guys, but I like to sip on a nice cup of hot mustard.
Me too.
Delicious.
Me too. Why don't I buy a round for everyone?
Oh, that's very kind of you.
Round of hot mustards for everyone here. huh?
Okay, well, do you want to wait till after you win? That way you have the money to buy the hot mustard?
Hold on. You know what? You're cheating, ain't you?
What?
You're cheating.
What do you mean I'm cheating? I've been here the whole time, not just playing cards. This is the first hand. We've only been playing one hand. I mean, I haven't had a lot of time to cheat.
Okay.
You went all
Okay.
in.
Okay.
You dealed the cards, you know, and then said you were all in. I mean, we haven't even drawn anything yet.
Thought I stacked the decks. Okay, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Let's just flip our cards here.
All right.
You know what? Actually, no. No, you know what? Take pity on you, son. I'm gonna let you trade cards with me. You know what? I want you to win this hand.
Oh.
I want you to win. Yep, I want you to take those cards right there.
Oh, okay.
You give me your cards.
Are
and
you
we'll
sure?
Trade them. Yeah, of course. You know what? Trade them up.
Okay, well,
Do a card
I mean,
trade so you can win for sure.
I feel really bad. I mean, this is not. I'm not sure what the poker hands are, but I think this is a pretty bad hand.
You guys have such equal confidence that I can't tell who is bluffing and who has the hand that's just a knockout hand. And
Okay.
You're identical. You're identical to me.
All right. Well, tell you what. Okay. I mean, if you really want to trade hands, I guess. I mean, I don't want to give you all of these, though. I mean, I'll keep this one,
Okay.
and then you have the rest.
Okay, perfect. And you have.
All
Yeah,
right.
I'll just keep this one.
Okay. Oh man, I mean, this is.
Good.
I don't know if this is any better. I mean, I kept one of the aces of spades, right? And so now I got an ace of spades, a 10 of spades, a queen of spades, a jack of spades, and a king of spades. Is that anything?
I don't think so.
All right. Okay.
Hey, oh, and you bet?
Why am I went all in? All right. You know what? He even gave me a chance and traded hands. But But here we go. Okay.
Let's play it in 3 aces.
I got. Oh, you know what? I've just noticed. Hey, if you put them together like this, they're in order. Yeah, look at that. 10, jack, queen, king, ace, and they're all spades too. They're all the same color.
Yeah.
Is that something?
Wait a minute. I know that after 10 comes 11, 12, and 13.
You're cheating! I knew you were cheating!
Hey guys, my cat just died. So if you don't mind, I really just want to go home early because my cat died and I feel really bad about it. Yeah, it's the third one. Just because of that old bitch and her stupid canary. All right? Like she puts the canary out there and my cat tries to ignore it, but he starts singing that stupid song and my cat goes up to investigate and then the canary gets out of the cage. So the cat naturally follows it along the side of the building thinking it's going to kill itself. And it always ends up in a construction site or torn apart by dogs or something equally horrible.
I thought cats had 9 lives.
Apparently that's a myth because these ones die after one. Like you fall into a yard with a bunch of bulldogs in it, you use up those 9 lives pretty quick. Let me tell you.
Wait a minute. What did you do with your cats after they died? Did you bury them or destroy them?
Yeah, I just buried them.
Better check those graves, my friend.
What? You think my cats are alive, buried underground?
If they have 9 lives, and I believe that they do.
Oh my god. Well, maybe I should dig those up then and check.
I mean, yeah, that would make sense if they have 9 lives.
Oh god, I really got to go home early, guys. I mean, come on. I have 3 cats buried back there. There's a chance at least the last one's still waking up.
All right, go home early. Do something about that bird.
Oh, don't worry. I will. I'm going to go and I'm going to complain to that old lady.
We cut to a dark alleyway where Justin has gone to hire someone. So, you have seeked out my services. Trying to do, an Elmer Fudd voice there. So,
Yeah. I have. I really want you to look. I really want you to kill this canary. Okay.
just a plume of smoke from the darkness.
He's been killing my cats. Okay. Like he's been taunting them and teasing them, and they go. I mean, they're not even violent cats. They wouldn't even eat the bird, right? But I mean, he lures them into the one he lured into on a boat. The other one he lured into. This other one, he somehow managed to convince a baby kangaroo to fight him. I don't even know where the hell he got a baby kangaroo, but that kangaroo made short work of my cat. Let me tell you.
I'll take care of your problem. And then we cut to after he's done the job.
Elmer, I have bad news for you.
What is it?
Your wife, attractive rabbit that you've been married to all these years?
Yes. Henrietta.
Henrietta doesn't exist, man.
What? How dare you say something like you having sex with her?
No,
You're trying to take her away from me?
You hired me, Elmer. You hired me to get to the bar. You thought your wife was having an affair, right?
Yeah, now I know it's with you, isn't it?
No, it's not with me. It's not with anyone.
Changed everything for her. I changed my voice. I changed my way I dress.
I know you went to therapy, expensive
Everything.
therapy. That
I don't even carry a shotgun around anymore.
Bugs Bunny, man.
No, how could that be?
Look at the photos.
How could no? I mean,
Changing from one to the other. From Bugs Bunny to...
these have to be photoshopped. That can't be
Henrietta.
real. There's no way that's real.
That's the real deal, man. I creeped in your bushes and I took those pictures. Okay? With my disposable camera. I don't use the expensive camera because what if I drop it,
They're
right?
just in the mud. Yeah,
I'm
that's
in
a
the
big
a
expense.
tree, I'm in the mud.
I understand totally. You have children. How?
Those bunnies. They're not yours. They're not yours. They're not your children.
So Fred? Not my son?
No. No, it was just
And
a trick.
Tiffany?
Tiffany doesn't share any genetic material with you.
So who's the father then?
Some sort of rabbit, I guess.
A rabbit?
Yes.
I've kissed Henriette on the lips, okay? That was no rabbit kiss. It was real. I
You-
can feel it. I can feel something there.
You tell yourself whatever you have to, but you hired me to do a job and I did it.
Oh, hey. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I need someone to threaten the skunk that's been harassing my cat. He will not take no for an answer.
Oh, I can do that.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
This guy's good.
Son of a bitch. I'm gonna do it. I'm giving up mustard. Enough.
Ow.
It's
What?
too much control over me.
It's in everything.
It's done. I'm done with it.
Like, okay, first of all, I mean, we only just sat down to play this poker game, and that's just the first conversation you start with. Is you're
Yes.
just giving up mustard.
Yes.
You've literally have a pretzel and mustard right there.
I know. That's what made me make the decision.
Well, Justin's right. We should continue with the game, at least.
Well, I mean, well, hold on. Why do you need to give up mustard? Based on,
Well, every couple of weeks I come over here. We do the poker game.
yeah,
I have a single packet of mustard with my pretzel.
uh-huh.
Seems like a lot.
One packet seems like that's not a lot. Mustard is really, it's not bad for
How
you.
much are you taking in?
I have mustard all the time. I put mustard on my sandwiches.
See this guy. That's why he can't spot. He's got the addiction in himself.
I'm not addicted to mustard, okay? I just like it. I like mustard. I could quit anytime I wanted.
Sure. I just quit myself, so I know how hard it is.
So you're not going to eat that pretzel with that mustard.
Nope, just the pretzel on its own.
Just a dry
Just
pretzel.
dry.
Just a dry, salted pretzel.
You're wearing a mustard yellow shirt. You gonna stop wearing the color too?
Yeah, yes. I'm going to give up the color as well.
Okay, you know, I had hot dogs ready for you guys. But what are you
Great.
gonna have on that? Just relish. Just relish on your hot dog. That's it. No mustard. Just relish. Just sweet, pickly relish with nothing, you know, like piquant to balance that out.
Hot sauce, I guess.
But relish and hot sauce. All right, I will go prepare you a relish and hot sauce hot dog.
See, this is what happens. You get reliant on mustard, and then these flavors sound terrible to you.
I think you're making a mistake. I think you're gonna miss mustard in your life. I think this is gonna drive you crazy, and you're gonna end up consuming more mustard than ever before. Maybe 2 bags.
Couple of
Maybe.
days.
Couple of
A
days.
couple of days?
Couple
Yeah.
of minutes. Who knows how bad it'll get?
Pretzel or a hot dog, right?
Or a hamburger or a sandwich or
Whoa, sorry, a hamburger on a sandwich? You can put mustard on that?
Ham.
Yeah?
It's good on ham.
yeah. I have with roast beef.
Ham?
I have really sharp mustard with my roast beef.
And then the different types too, right? You got the like spicy mustard.
Yeah.
the whole grain.
You know, you can make a really good sauce with some Dijon mustard.
No, you guys are enablers. This is the problem. You guys are enablers. You guys may have no problem controlling your mustard intake, okay? You can have a sharp mustard or a bit of Dijon, but me, I can't. Okay, I can't.
I also like to play as Colonel Mustard in Clue because he's a colonel. He's seen military service.
That's the most exciting character for sure.
Yeah, I agree with that certainly.
All right, I'll throw all the mustard out.
A mustard shortage has led people into a frenzy, and 613 people were trampled to death trying to get the last bottle.
I think we can do better.
Yeah. I think we should short maybe ketchup next. See what happens with that.
I mean, 613 sounds like a lot trampled, but not really that many trampled.
I think we can get that number up. Really? I mean, if you look at our charts, I mean, we've been going up every year. I mean, last year we only had 20 people trampled when we made the mayonnaise shortage, and then this year the HP sauce shortage, we got 34 people trampled.
Not bad.
But that was probably due to an unrelated promotion that the store was having on Black Friday, so that might not have been HP related. Now it's skyrocketed.
Well, you know what else has skyrocketed? Interest in our product that we shorted. The consulting firm that I hired to give us some big winning advice, McFlimsy,
Okay.
they said if we spray mustard on the floors and more people slip and fall on it, then we'll get the word out of our brand even more.
Oh, there you go, because they'll be like, what the hell did I just slip on? And we'll go like, you slipped on our mustard.
Wow.
Oh,
Right.
now you're thinking. Now
you
you're
slipped
thinking.
on our mustard.
Yeah,
And in
yeah.
order to put in a lawsuit against us, they have to know the exact name of the company,
Right, and the
so we got
product.
the recognition.
There you go, brand
That's
recognition.
smart.
Now you're thinking. There's no such thing as bad press. There's no such thing as bad press. You know what? I remember when I applied to have our condiments in all the schools, just in case there's another school shooting.
Yes.
You know, look at this. Look at this in the paper. Look, school shooting, 20 people dead, national tragedy. What are we thinking? And right here in the picture of these two kids crying.
Oh, you can see it.
What's in the back there? What's in the back?
Wow.
A bottle of our mustard right on there on the counter.
That's
right
our
there.
mustard.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Oh,
That must have been seen by lots of people.
right? You know?
You remember that boycott that they led a couple months ago?
Yeah.
There were thousands of people out there, and they all were chanting, "Down with this mustard!" And they knew. They knew about it.
They knew our name. They knew where our building
They
was.
knew our corporate headquarters. They knew the name of the CEO. Saying
Right.
he should be hung. Right.
Yes.
So
The boycott was amazing. The girl caught that followed was even more amazing. They rioted, they screamed, they yelled.
Yeah. Was that because of our mustard, or is that because of like voting rights or something?
Could have been both.
I think they took away their voting rights and they were trying to get them back.
I really only track
But still,
mustard-related news.
still. I mean, I went out there with a couple bottles of our mustard, and I said, "You guys have no business voting," and sprayed them right in their faces. And all the newspapers took pictures of me.
perfect.
Right here, look at that. Look at that. Chauvinist pig trying to stop women's rights. And what's in my hand?
A bottle of our mustard.
Bottle of our
Hold on,
mustard,
hold
right
on,
front
look at
page.
this. This doesn't mention that you're affiliated with the company in any way. This is useless.
But there's a picture of our mustard there.
Yeah, but it should say that you're a high-ranking executive at the company.
We cut to a publishing house. Gentlemen, I think the character, Chauvinist Pig, could be a smash hit.
Oh, so you want in our cartoons that we show to children all over the world a character named Chauvinist Pig?
Yes, who's a pig who he loves mustard.
Oh, okay. Well, that doesn't sound too bad. I mean, a
So-
mustard-loving pig. That sounds all right.
That sounds fine to me.
The
yes.
name kind of threw me off a little, but I mean, I guess the character. Tell us more about this character.
Well, he's got a passion for mustard, and he
Right.
loves just gobbling it up, munching
Okay.
it up there.
I mean, that's kind of nice,
Sounds
right?
fun.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
So, what would happen in an average chauvinist? We'll maybe workshop the name, if I'm being honest. But what would happen in an average chauvinist pig cartoon?
He would go on about his appreciation for this glorious product. This spread, this miracle spread.
Okay, it sounds like really mustard centric so far. I mean,
I like it.
So is somebody like trying to take the mustard away from him? Does he have a love interest? Is there is liking mustard his only trait?
Well, not his only trait. He also doesn't think that women should have to work. They can if they want, but they don't have to.
Okay, all right. Okay, that's
Pretty
because-
mild chauvinism.
that's a
it
mild
sounds like. You could probably
chauvinism.
work
It
with
sounds
that.
more like he's more like he's like, you know, do whatever you want.
But
Probably
only-
work with that.
Only because he doesn't want them to have to pay taxes, you see.
Okay,
He's trying to save them from taxes.
I honestly don't
The
know.
message is getting a little more convoluted.
Yeah.
I kind of like him as laser focused on mustard.
I don't know if that's okay or not. I mean, it sounds like it should be okay, but at the same time, in your back of your brain, you're kind of going, "Is that
it
that
seems like
okay?"
a more complicated
Yeah,
conversation.
yeah. Okay, let's go back to the liking
I'll
mustard
tell you how
part.
I came up with this idea. You see, there was this group of people outside, and they were chanting "chauvinist pig, chauvinist pig." As I was walking by, I was eating this hot dog just with mustard on it, and I was thinking, boy, what a great cartoon that would be. A little pig who's eating mustard, and he loves it because it tastes so good.
Okay.
But then also at the same time, he kind of has kind of weirdly ambiguous
Yeah,
ideas
yeah.
about
Like he
the
says
rights of
things once in a
ladies.
while where you're like, that sounds. I don't know how to feel about
It
that.
seems okay, but I'm not totally sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? I think I think you got a good start. Couple notes.
You want to run it at 8 o'clock instead of 7. 7's prime time. I think we should run it at 7.
Okay. Well, I mean, I was
I think
gonna.
people really give restricted heroes to a TV broadcast.
You wanted to
schedule
run this
anymore.
cartoon at 7 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I mean, we were thinking a Saturday morning kind of thing, but
That too. Put it on in the morning, put it on at night, get them both.
you know what? I like your moxie, kid. I'm approving this character. I think you're going places.
We cut to many workshops later with the executives. All right, so your character here looks like he is an eel who really enjoys relish. And his name is... political correctness eel. Excellent, excellent. Well, let's start the broadcast then.
Hey.
What kind of ideas do we got for this character here?
Okay. What if the first episode, political correctness eel, he's swimming along, he's eating his relish, and
Loving it.
he sees like a protest. He sees like a protest, something to do with women's rights, but he
Love
goes,
that.
"Not for me," and he just goes the other way.
No, that's kind of not really on message for political. The original, as I understand the original creator's vision, he would really say, "No, ladies, I champion your rights. I'm a champion for you."
And relish.
And relish, of course.
Huh.
But they know that.
Yeah, all right. I mean, if that's the way you want to go.
And that's the way I think the creator would want it.
True to his original vision.
When we bought his idea from him and then obviously fired him from the company
Yeah,
right
yeah.
away.
And his sidekick, Euphemism Eel.
I like that.
Well, euphemism eel too.
Euphemism Eel loves relish. And he also softens language. He adds words to obfuscate meanings.
Well, it sounds really similar to if I'm being honest, to political correctness eel.
Yeah,
Only
they're friends.
They're friends, they're buddies. We needed the two to sell shirts to boys and to girls, you know?
all right. I mean, okay. Let's go for it. Let's start writing this script and get these cartoons made. We cut to a production meeting later. Okay, guys. So there's just been a couple changes. Okay, it's no longer a cartoon. It's about 6 friends, 3 women, 3 men that live in New York. It's called Friends.
What's their connection to relish?
No,
Any condiment?
they go to a coffee shop sometimes.
You work with that.
All right, sounds good. This creator who made this original creation would be so proud that it's come to fruition like this.
Dragons, I'm here. I've worked really hard on this. Really hard. I've been living in my car.
All right, nothing with the sympathy things, right? Just show us your invention
Show us the
and show us the pitch.
Tell us the numbers.
Give us the numbers. Come on.
Mustard flavored coffee.
Okay, strong opening. Strong. I was not expecting that. I don't know if I think I threw up in my mouth a little bit, but you've got my attention.
Sounds revolting.
Yeah. Let's
Tell me
continue.
more.
Tell me more about it.
It tastes so bad that it feels like it severs your taste buds. You never forget it.
Okay. So would this be like a one-time only drink? You're not gonna have a lot of repeat business with this.
It's still coffee. It's addictive.
Oh, all right. Addictive good. Addictive's good. Addictive sells.
It's a
You
good
know.
business model. Have
Yeah.
you be addicted to
Okay.
the product.
Yeah. That's a smart business model. It's worked well in the past for people.
And people have coffee every morning. Love coffee.
You know what? You sold me. I will offer you $1 million right now, for 50% of the profits coming out. You got a better deal than that?
I think you should take that deal. If you're a damn fool,
Oh, come on.
because he's undervalued your company, all right? He's offering you $1 million for 50%. I can offer you $1 million for 0.5% of this idea. Because I believe this is a $100 billion idea. I just don't know how to do the math to get my fraction of the take down that low.
Oh, I'm shocked. I'm shocked that you would lowball me. Because I think this is a $1 trillion billion idea.
All right.
Hardball.
Here's my final offer.
Hardball.
Here's my final offer. I'll give you $250 for 0.0000001% of the profits of this.
Yeah, we good.
All right. That's how you do it,
It's
buddy.
over. Oh my God!
That's how you do it.
Goes in there. There's not a chance. Hey, Jordan, Justin, remember when we had that poker game and I won your firstborns?
Yeah,
didn't have
I remember.
money.
My
Yes.
wife was pissed.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm ready to give them back. It just wasn't really as good of a bet as I thought it was.
No.
At the time,
No,
well,
come
no,
on.
No.
A bet's a bet,
At
man.
the time, it seemed like a good bet on my part, but like, I would have rather had some like precious jewels. Or any plane tickets to an exotic
No.
locale.
We can't do that to you, man. You won them fair and square.
Fair and square.
I brought them over, and you have them now. I mean, I've come to terms with the fact that my son is now your son. You won fair and square, man. I do not renege on my bets. Okay, we made a bet. You won the bet.
And a bet's a bet.
That's a bet. You won that poker game fair and square.
Okay. Why don't we have another game of poker right now, huh?
Yeah, I mean, sure. Yeah, I guess.
Okay, great.
I don't
Alright.
gamble anymore. My son is a 40-year-old. He's got a lot of problems. He's a very troubled man. And you now have him. He's out of my house. He wouldn't move out. He wouldn't pay rent.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah, my son, on the other hand, is 2, and he gets into everything, just running around, screaming. Loves that cartoon SpongeBob SquarePants. He sings the theme song non-stop.
I have noticed that.
Yeah. So I mean, we miss him, but you want him fair and square, like we said, and that's the way it goes.
That's a bet.
That's a bet.
Okay, that's fair. Fair. Oh, I did get you guys these 2 lottery scratchers.
Oh,
One for you.
Oh,
one
thanks.
for you.
Wow.
If you match three symbols there, you get your firstborn son back. So
3 symbols.
fingers crossed. Good
Oh.
luck. Good luck. Just
All right,
scratch
well.
those up.
Lemon. Horseshoe. Firstborn. Leprechaun.
Damn it.
I'm weird. Okay, mine doesn't have any firstborn on it at all, but I do have $100,000, $100,000, and $100,000.
No, that's hold on.
Wait a minute.
So I guess I didn't get my son back, but I got $100,000. Is that what happened?
Ticket.
That's pretty cool. This scratcher says if you get a leprechaun and 2 of the other things I got, I get $100,000.
2 of the
Oh,
other things
wow.
I got.
Holy cow! Wow, thanks, man.
Cool.
Wow, I mean that was really nice of you. You
tickets.
essentially just gave us both $100,000.
Wow.
You know what? I'm gonna here, man.
No, you better let me cash those in for you.
No.
Something
The least I
obviously
could
went
do.
wrong.
What
That's
I was
very friendly. of
what
you.
I was gonna do is here I'm gonna give you $100, to buy some stuff, buy a birthday present for my kid there.
Thanks.
Hey, thank you. I'm gonna go to the Lotto Center right away.
No, you better not do that. Let me just cash it in for you.
Let him cash
You'll
it
get
in
your money.
for you.
You'll get your money. Trust
this
me.
is very kind of you.
He's on his way.
He's a good friend.
We cut to a later date interaction with these guys. So, guys, I just came back from my doctor
Mm-hmm.
and dying. Just basically get that out.
Oh my God! I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's gonna be probably tomorrow. So I wanted to share my will with you.
Oh, okay. Well, that's very
Yeah.
nice of you.
So, Jordan, to you, I bequeath your firstborn son. That's the Justin, to you, I also bequeath
Oh.
your firstborn son.
Oh, well, that's really sweet of you.
Yeah. So when I go tomorrow, probably around noonish, I'm thinking. You guys can stop by, just on the porch. Probably be there.
Okay.
And, yeah.
Well,
that'll be that.
Dan, Jordan, and I have a little confession to make. We knew that you were dying.
What?
We knew that you were dying. Your wife told us ahead of time that you were dying, and that it was going to be very painful, and that it's happening around tomorrow afternoon. And
Totally, yeah. Noonish.
we really didn't want you to go through all that pain. So, I mean, we made the decision that you couldn't make. We made the hard call for you, and we're going to live with the guilt to save you the pain, man. We put something in your drink you've been drinking there. And
What?
You're gonna fall asleep, and it's gonna
Gently.
be gently
No, it was supposed
and
to be
completely painless.
You'll drift off.
Yeah, you'll just drift off. like a dream, you know. And by the way, the lottery company called, and turns out those scratchers. It was misread it. It was actually $100 million. Yeah, it's enough to send my kid away to a special home where he can be taken care of for his
Good.
super hyperactive disorder.
Good. I'm glad.
And send Jordan's son to somewhere that can take care of all the problems he has.
A lot of problems.
They'll look after him for the rest of his life. So,
Good.
yeah, so it's pretty sweet. I mean, if you just would have, you know, like just if you could have lived, you would have seen both of those kids move out of your house to a better place. And I know it would have been hard for you, but now you don't have to live to see that.
And you don't have to suffer and hurt.
That's right.
That's the
right.
good part.
You won't have to see those kids taken away from you, moved
The
into
lack of
homes.
suffering. That's the good part. For sure.
Yeah.
You're our friend.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddies.
Hey, no problem. It's the least we could do.
So you have requested to be executed by being bored to death.
Correct. Boredom.
Gonna take a while.
How come? You guys aren't very good at making people bored around
Well,
here?
I mean, it's just that, you know, like I've never actually seen anyone die of boredom. I mean, it's just an expression. We could try. I guess we could try.
Yeah, I thought we were running a top of the line facility around here.
Okay. I mean, bored to death. Okay.
I suppose if I said shoot me, you could handle that.
But yeah, honestly, yeah, we got guns here and everything.
Yeah.
Easily
No,
we
I
could
can-
do
We got an electric chair. We got a rope.
Yep. Could hang you,
Yeah, we got poison we can inject into you.
bludgeon you.
We got one poison that we claim gets rid of the pain, and then another poison that actually kills you.
Yep.
Belongs to, like, the secret, though, it really doesn't. The first one doesn't really do anything. Just makes you kind of groggy.
Well, I choose boredom.
Well, you could choose the most painful way to die, watching improv comedy.
That's sick. That's sick. You should be fired from your job. for
He just said
suggesting
boredom. He didn't say, be driven
that. Jesus.
crazy by...
Yeah, I twisted inside myself to the depths of insanity.
All right, well, I guess we're going to start. Okay, well, here's a...
I just want to play cards.
Play cards. I mean, that gets boring after a while.
After a while, sure.
I got this book on pre-Socratic philosophy. I can start reading that. Heraclitus. Look at that.
Seems interesting.
Interesting. It's supposed to be boring.
I
I like philosophy stuff.
have a book on all of the vegetables that came from the mustard seed.
Cool.
It's about kale and Brussels sprouts and
That's neat.
cabbages,
Cauliflower.
cauliflower.
Yeah.
Cool. That's so
one of them.
interesting.
Okay, all right. This is going to be harder than we thought.
Yeah.
You guys have any boring stuff? Do you have any personal stories or anything like that that really ramble
I mean,
on?
not really. I mean, when we're looking for this boring thing, why don't we just here? I'll turn on a movie to entertain you. I'll put Die Hard on for you while we're
That's
while we're
not
looking
gonna
for some
help.
boring stuff here.
Action packed. It's like a thrill a minute.
Okay.
Okay, we'll switch it then. Die Hard 2. Be fine. That's action.
Slightly.
we cut after 5 Die Hard movies. Anything?
It's not working.
I mean, come on. The last one he went to Russia. That seemed a little forced.
I'm still just enraptured by Bruce Willis on the screen.
Okay. What, move on to the Lethal Weapon movies, I guess?
Probably,
How's that
yeah.
gonna help?
I don't know. Look, we're winging it. We've never bored anyone to death before. We don't know.
Obviously.
We don't know what to do.
We cut to after the Lethal Weapon movies. Okay, this is not working at all. Okay,
Right.
this isn't working at all. I'm more amped up than ever.
This is a show called The Simpsons. We're off movies.
I've never heard of it before, but it sounds boring.
23
Yeah, it's just about a
seasons.
family.
23 seasons?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure that popular sure to hold my interest for at least 10 of those seasons.
Yeah, probably 10 right in the middle there.
Okay, you don't want to watch that? That's fine. We've also got Doctor Who.
How long has that been going on for?
Since 1940 something.
Okay, same problem, right? I'm gonna get engrossed. There's gonna be like 70 years of backlog I gotta get through.
About the news.
News is really boring.
The news is really boring. All right, yeah, we got some tapes of the news here.
Okay, great.
We cut to after that. I'm so sorry. I did not know that was the naked news.
More excited than ever.
Those are really attractive women that were reading the news naked.
Yeah.
They
no
really
kidding.
made that whole African crisis made just
Okay, well,
riveting.
At least you found the other news tape with the real news on it.
Okay.
We cut to after that news. wow, that whole 9/11 stuff, that's exciting. Like right there. Wow.
You honestly had never heard of that.
Jeez, it's planes into buildings? Wow.
How did you not hear about that?
Oof. Well, I've been in prison for a while.
Well, we do have a show called Chauvinist Pig.
Okay, that sounds okay. Is he out there really telling off ladies? I have kind of a bad attitude towards ladies.
Nah, he
as
just-
a prisoner.
Just kind of likes mustard.
He's kind of polite about it. He's not really telling them off.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. It's really borderline. It's actually kind of weird because you can't decide if it's chauvinist or not.
Okay, maybe that'll work.
And he dies.
Hey, thank you for being here and watching another episode of the Good Improv Show. It's over now, but
Yeah.
you can tune in again next week and get more improv comedy from us.
Or you could go to the bottom of the video and pull that little bar back and just watch this again. Whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
Please subscribe if you want to subscribe. If you don't, then you're dead to us.
That's fair.
I think that's fair. I think that's really fair.
I think so too. And man, we really appreciate you. We really do.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here. See you next time.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.